Urban Artificial Intelligence Strategic Thinking Media Platform, Wack 100 J Prince. I feel like this is going to end in violence. Y'all see the description. Y'all see the title of the video. This is seemingly on the road to violence. This is the pod wars that I'm talking about. If you watch my channel, y'all hear me talk about pod wars all the time. Anybody can be a media outlet. Anybody can voice their opinion about situations. Everybody got social media. Everybody can post and document their issues with other people. This is what we're seeing in hip hop right now. Now, I first heard of them having issues during the whole 6ix9ine thing. Jay Prince and 6ix9ine was going back and forth. And then, of course, Wack 100 started working with 6ix9ine. So he was throwing shots at Wack 100 and 6ix9ine. Jay Prince was. And, of course, Wack 100, he is a media personality at this point. It just is what it is. He going back at Jay Prince. He like to create clicks and views, and that's what we seeing now. But that's when I first heard of them beefing with the whole 6ix9ine thing, and ever since then they've been going at each other. Wack don't went as far as to say other people in his family is telling. He has all these stories about the whole Jay Prince family, how they connected with the police, how they worked with the police. It was a video that he highlighted during a DJ Academics live where DJ Academics was speaking about a run-in that one of the princes, one of the sons had with the police. He was able to make it into the jail with a gun because they didn't pat him down. Wack was trying to use that, basically saying because they work with the police, that's why their relationship with the police is like that. This is all alleged. I don't know. I don't know if anybody in the J Prince family works with the police. This is what Wack 100 is saying. Wack 100 also speaks about some type of seal file that Jay Prince has at some point in Jay Prince's career as the CEO of Rap A Lot. I don't know specifically what year, but he beat the feds at some point in his career. Wack 100 claims it's a seal file that has a lot of information about him being a government informant, how he helped the federal government arrest other people, and that's how he was able to get out of his situation with the feds. I don't know if that's true. Wack 100 could just be making that up. It could be true. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. But that's something that Wack 100 has been saying. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if this seal file thing is true or not. I haven't heard anybody else talk about Jay Prince in that capacity as much as Wack does. But hey, that's what Wack say. That's his opinion, and that's how he feel. Now, recently, Wack 100 spoke on Jay Prince again, where he said that his office got raided. Now, after the thing with Lil Durk and all these rappers getting indicted and going to jail, that was actually kind of believable. Time went by, a couple of days went by, we seen that wasn't the case. There was no evidence or no other media outlet corroborated that story that Jay Prince's office was raided. So I don't know where Wack 100 got that from. But of course that made Jay Prince mad. Obviously, somebody say the police raided you. Jay Prince responded. He responded by doing a live where he was just walking around Houston, kicking it, chilling with the people. And the reason that he did that was basically to say, hey, Wack, look what I'm doing. You can't do this. I'm walking around my hood. I'm by myself, no security. And he kind of went on a rant. He was talking about rappers and people in the industry, and he was specifically talking about Wack 100. But more importantly, again, here go the Pod Wars theme. He called out YouTubers. He called out content creators. He called out all type of podcast people and all type of media people. He was basically saying people like Wack are a product of the podcast culture, the YouTube culture. But it was funny that he spoke on that because him replying is basically the same thing. He was basically ridiculing podcasters and people who have an opinion on what's going on, but he's posting content for them to consume. So I'm talking about it right now because you posted it, bro. But what he was doing in that rant during that portion was he was acknowledging Power Wars, man. He was acknowledging the same thing that I say all the time. The inclusion of the podcast culture and the media culture in hip hop is changing it. Things is getting real different. Things is getting crazy. And everybody has a platform, so you got to respect people's platform. And when I say respect it, I mean you got to acknowledge that they doing what you doing. Just how you getting on the internet discussing things, they're getting on the internet discussing things too. It might be something that you don't like that they discuss, or it might not be the same thing that you would discuss, or it might not even be something that you agree with. But either way, they getting on the internet posting things just like you got on the internet and posted stuff. That's how it goes nowadays. It's been that way for several years. And Pod Wars is an evolutionary piece of the moving parts of technology and the media culture. I just don't want this to turn violent, which that brings me to the next thing that I want to talk about. With this being a pod war, this is basically Wack 100 job, man. Wack 100's job is to get on podcasts and have conversations, create conversations, talk about sensitive topics and controversial topics. That's his job. So he's not going to stop doing this. And I don't know how long Jay Prince and Wack 100 can talk about each other without addressing each other directly. Y'all might as well get on a Twitter Spaces or Clubhouse. Wack 100 job is to get under people's skin. Wack 100's job is to make people respond to him. When Jay Prince responds to Wack 100, that's what Wack wants. That's a part of his job. So Wack 100 is going to continue this. He's going to continue to bait Jay Prince until they get into a full-fledged engagement or they see each other in person. And I don't know how that's going to go. There's a high probability that they might see each other in person sooner or later. This has gone on long enough. This beef has been brewing for a while. I want y'all to get in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. How is this gonna end? Are they just gonna talk back and forth forever? What's the end game here? What's the point of this? Y'all need to directly engage with each other. Y'all both stay on social media. Wack, you in the media. You work at No Jumper. Let them come up to No Jumper. Y'all have that discussion. Y'all get online. Y'all get on FaceTime or Zoom or Twitter Spaces. Have that discussion, because just the internet threats back and forth, that's going to build up the tension to when y'all see each other, somebody's going to have to do something. And after what Wack said, he basically said when he see Jay Prince, he going to want to get physical with him. That's not the way to go about this, man. That's not the way to go about this. Y'all can make more money. Y'all can have a bigger impact on the media culture, the urban media culture, by having a conversation. Nothing is going to get solved by you punching Jay Prince. I don't even believe Wack would do that. But saying things like that, that ups the ante. That's gonna make it more dangerous when they do see each other, man. But y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Jay Prince, Wack 100. I unfortunately feel like this may end in violence, man. Hopefully it don't. They need to sit down and have a conversation. But y'all get in the comments, man. Who do y'all think is right? Who do y'all think is wrong? Are y'all with Wack 100? Y'all with Jay Prince? Urban Artificial Intelligence, Strategic Thinking Media Platform. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.